Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Zoris coming at y'all with another video. Now today we're going to be talking about the 5 easiest ways to bulk and the 5 essential tips that you must use to bulk. So starting off with number 1, eat a lot of carbs and consume a lot of water. So you might be asking yourself, why is this so talked about? Why is it always carbs, and why would water even help me with the bulk? So first off, let's start off simple, right? Carbs are going to help you because you're going to be gaining calories. But the thing about carbs is they also give you strength. When you eat carbs, when you eat protein, when you eat anything that can make you stronger and beefier, that is good for a bulk. Essentially, for a bulk, you're not necessarily trying to become the most shredded. Rather, you're trying to become the biggest physically. So whenever you're implementing foods like meats, hamburgers, stuff like that, those are all great for gains. Pizza, some people say, well, that's not clean and stuff, but pizza can actually be very good for you because it has a lot of carbohydrates. Eat a lot of carbs. And now 2, I said drink a lot of water. So the reason I'm saying to drink a lot of water is because your muscles are 70% water. So if your muscles are 70% water, you cannot be dehydrated and expect gains. And since you don't want to become fat just by eating a lot and bulking, you also have to make sure you drink a lot of water. So throw sodas out of the equation, throw away alcohol and all of that. Just drink water and you're going to see the best gains alongside with the most size. So coming in at number 2, add protein shakes to your meals. So whenever you're cutting, some people don't even like to have that many meals because they're cutting down, they're doing jump ropes, they're doing all this type of stuff so they can lose weight. Well, when you're bulking, it's obviously the opposite. You're trying to get bigger. But you don't just want to eat chips. You don't just want to eat bad food that can mess you up. You want to eat stuff that will make you stronger and won't make you look like shit. So protein shakes are really good because those will, it's in the name. It's a protein shake. They taste good. They give you, it's like a hack for protein. And you should add it at the end of your meal. I heard this from Larry Wheels, and I think it does have a lot of truth to it. He says that when you're cutting, you should only drink a protein shake and that's it. But when you're bulking, you should have a protein shake on top of your meal. So say you finish a whole plate, you eat it, whatever, you drink some water. Well, we're bulking here. We're not trying to lose weight, we're trying to gain weight. So yeah, add a protein shake right here and then just start going down. So protein shakes are a key and they're gonna maximize your gains. Number 3, forget junk food. So I know we're in a bulk and we're thinking about how to gain weight, and you kind of just look at everything, every single option you have, whether it's chips, donuts, candy bars, it doesn't matter. You look at everything and you kind of just say, well, that's not off the table because I'm bulking. Yes and no. You can have a very successful bulk or you could have a terrible bulk. The difference is there's a clean bulk and a dirty bulk. Essentially, they're both kind of not essential. A clean bulk is kind of too hard to do. You're always gonna cheat. You're always gonna eat chips. You're always gonna do something. So sorry, I have something in my throat. So a clean bulk is almost impossible. I've never ever spoken to someone that has successfully done a clean bulk. So whenever you're bulking, make sure to just not go too clean on it. Obviously, if you can go clean on it, that's fine. But the issue is sometimes people are too worried, like, oh, is this bad? Should I be eating a pizza? Should I be eating a donut? Should I be doing this? That they're too scared to even consume calories. And at that point, are they even bulking? Because they're not consuming that much. They're too paranoid about consuming the wrong thing that they're just not even bulking at that point. They're too fixated on what to eat, what not to eat, that it's just coming in the way of gains, interfering in the way of gains. So clean bulk, dirty bulk, doesn't matter, just bulk up. And obviously number 3 was forget junk food. So when I say forget junk food, I don't mean don't touch a single chip, don't touch a single donut. No, you can eat those are fine, but you kind of want to forget about it. Whenever you're bulking, you want to get muscle, you want to get strength, you don't want to get fat. So you don't start trashing donuts, you don't start trashing sodas, you don't start trashing wings. You can trash wings, but just essentially, like, you don't want to be eating junk food. Otherwise, you're not really gonna make gains. You're just gonna gain fat. So think of it like this: you can either eat a food that gives you mostly gains, such as like a protein shake or I don't know, like chicken, steak, anything, mostly gains and a little bit of fat, or you can eat a donut with chips and stuff that has mostly fat and a little bit of gains. It's your call. So in my advice, you want to hit a cool bulk, you want to get the biggest you can get, avoid junk food. So going into number 4, focus on a calorie surplus. Now, I'm not saying to count calories. I'm not telling you to write down every single time you have a meal, because that personally takes up too much of my time and I don't like doing that. So whenever you're trying to gain weight or trying to bulk up, focus on a calorie surplus. So say you run 2 miles every day, right? You have to think, well, how much does that burn in a day, right? How many calories am I burning? So say it burns like 800 calories, right? You're already starting your day with a 2-mile run, so you're starting at minus 800 calories. How are you going to bulk up when you're already burning calories by running? So you have to gain a lot more than you are burning. That's how it works. That's how a calorie surplus works. However much you're burning, say you start off your day at 0. You burn 800. Boom. You have to catch up on the 800 and then bulk. Oh, you take a dump, you burn more calories. And I'm not saying burn calories because it tires you out. I'm saying you're literally dumping out weight that's in your body. That's excess. So you don't have to count calories, but do know that you are consuming more than you are burning. That is the key. Such as, like, for the opposite case, cutting, you want to be making sure that you are burning more than you are essentially eating. So just do with that as you will. Tip number 5, lift heavy and don't half-ass workouts. So the reason I'm saying lift heavy is because the whole point of a bulk is to get stronger and to gain size, right? So for sure, whenever you're bulking, you're going to get stronger and you're going to gain size. But a cheat code that you can use is to lift heavy. A lot of people are scared to lift heavy because they're too focused on the form. And they're too focused on messing up the hypertrophy and stuff like that. But my best advice would be, for one, don't half-ass the workout. Just because you're bulking doesn't mean you can't crank a sweat. No, whenever you get home, just eat more. Okay, so don't be worried about like hitting cardio or like, oh, I'm running a certain amount of I'm running 1 mile and I'm scared that it's going to interfere with my gains. It's like you can't really be thinking like that. Once you are having a workout, you have a good sweat. There's no point in hitting the gym if you're not going to go crazy, if you're not going to go hard, if you're not going to start sweating. So don't half-ass a workout. That's number 1. And go heavy. Start going heavy. The whole point of the bulk is you're getting stronger and bigger. So go heavy. I don't even know how to like break this down further. Like, you're going to be stronger. Why not be adding more plates? Or not plates, but like more weight. Because the more weight you can push, the stronger you get, and the more your muscles will react positively. So you will actually see a lot of gains come in when you're bulking. So if you do these 5 tips, you will have the best bulk of your life. So just to cover them all over again, number 1, eat a lot of carbs and drink a lot of water. So you want carbs for the gains and then water for the gains as well, because your muscle is 70% water, and you want to see your muscles popping up at the most potential. Number 2, add protein shakes to your meals. So whenever you have a meal, just remember, let me make a protein shake, cool, and then you could drink it afterwards, and you already gained a lot of weight with that, and it would be easier to bulk if you do it. Number 3, forget junk food. It doesn't mean throw it out the window, but it does mean limit it. You don't want to hit a dirty bulk just because you couldn't stay off the Cheetos and all that, because at the end of the day, yes, that may make you gain weight, but it won't give you gains. Chips will not make you stronger. Chips will just make you fatter. So if you really have nothing to eat and you're on a bulk, I don't see why not to eat junk food, but I don't recommend it. Number 4, focus on calorie surplus. So basically, however much you burn, make sure you are eating way more than you are burning. Number 5, lift heavy and don't half-ass your workouts. Without further ado, I appreciate y'all watching this vid, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.